eating. So we should eat more unsaturated fats and fish, like omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which are essential fats. If we cannot eat that much seeds, then it would be very good to have a good supply of omega-3 and omega-6. And we shouldn't eat that much meat, because meat is making the body very acidic. Also, like all chemicals we are ingesting, the first damage they do, it's making the body acidic. Sugar the same, and especially the sugar found in the fizzy drinks or cokes. In one glass of Coke, you find a half a glass of sugar. And to be able to drink that sugar, they have to add so much acids, these companies, that if it's
phosphoric acid.
Say again.
I just said phosphoric acid. And every homeopath knows what will happen if they use phosphoric acid because of the provings. It creates great debility. Yeah. And so it's a remedy for debility.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But that's an important thing to know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Continue.
Yeah. Well, I would be able to talk about Coke for hours.
I guess we could talk about Coke for hours. It's delicious and it's poisonous.
Yeah. I had a kind of a year when I was drinking quite well, a lot, based on that I was never really drinking, but my mouth haven't touched a fizzy drink in the last 10 years. So I'm really proud of that.
That's great.
Yeah. So we have to avoid a lot of things. It's very hard to I want to tell about a few things. When some fruits are made on purpose, the way they were made, let's say the tomato, if you cut a tomato in two, it looks like a heart. So it's very good to heal the heart. If you check the walnut, if you cut in two, it looks like a brain. So it really helps the brain with all of these oily acids. Actually, a very good brain food is avocado. I love it. I think I eat every day almost. It's the best brain food for avocado because of the linoleic acid it has inside. It's literally removing the chemicals. It's also very good pineapple for brain. The banana, what was the name? Lamb lettuce, and now it was another one, but I forgot. It's not important. Well, so trans fats, why are very unhealthy? According to the Center for Young Women's Health, they can increase your cholesterol level. So there are two types of cholesterol. There are good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. And all of these trans fats erase the bad cholesterol level. And we have to remove totally from the body, like all of these hydrogenated refined oils, because it's a very big risk for the heart. It can lead to insulin resistance. So even according to the Harvard School and Public Health, we should totally avoid these trans fats.
Yeah, they're totally artificial. They're just made in a factory.
Yeah,
if you put it out for animals to eat, they won't eat it because they don't notice it's food. So it is totally fake. So eat real food. not fake food.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's again, it's making the body very acidic. So
Very.
yeah. So what I realized, a quick, how you can reach a quick healing through removing this acidity from the body is making vegetable juices, not even fruit juices, but vegetable juices. Vegetables or like green leaves like cabbage or spinach or celery, all of these green color, it's amazing. So when you put them in your juice or the juices, or you can mix it with orange or lemon, it's amazing for removing acidity. If someone drinks just a big glass of lemonade, starts the day with a big glass of lemonade, it will remove so nicely acidity from the body. But I would recommend to stop eating the poisonous food, so not ingesting them anymore. Then we don't have to detox all the time. Yeah.
Smart choice.
Yeah. So, well, I'm still keeping my diet. What I wrote 10 years ago. Of course, after I learned nutrition, I modified it. So I learned a lot, and I'm still doing it, and I feel great. So even when I just have my lunch, I cut a bit of cucumber, a bit of tomato, just quickly to have it with it. Because a lot of people, they just eat rice with meat, potato with meat, pasta with meat, and that literally has no energy, has some nutritional nutrients in it, of course, but has no energy, has not too much vitamins. And we need especially vitamin C. Like I said in the lemon juice, vitamin C is, like I said, turmeric. Turmeric is on my top of the list. Between vitamins, vitamin C is on the top of my list. It can literally heal everything. It's that ingredient can make the body very quick alkaline. And scientists,
that's a really good thing to know.
Yeah.
Remember that, guys?
Vitamin
Want to say
C.
that one more time? Vitamin C.
Exactly. Scientists made so many research and found out that vitamin C given intravenously, even 100,000 and 200,000 milligrams, which is, oh my God, I thought I don't see good, immediately, almost instantly cures cancer. Is a miracle. It's literally a miracle vitamin. When
was
people
that
get sick,
Pauling? Was that Linus Pauling that did that research?
Back
in the 70s?
No, I think was just recently, maybe 10 years or something.
Okay, well, anyway, continue.
Now I just.
Okay, so vitamin C is one of the fastest ways to alkalize
the body.
Alkalize
exactly.
the body.
Yeah.
So that is a good takeaway tip. Remove sugar from the diet. Good takeaway tip. Don't eat bad fats. Good takeaway tip. There are so many good takeaway tips here.
Yeah. So also vitamin C, when someone is sick, taken, let's say now because it's COVID, let's say that, taken 20,000 milligrams a day, it shows that it heals any viral infections. So it doesn't have to be taken together, but just the first day, like every hour, 2,000 milligrams for the first day, and then you can reduce it. but even 100,000% doesn't cause any side effects, like the scientist shows. So why not to take when we are sick a big amount and heal? Because the FDA recommendation for vitamin C, if I remember good, is 50 milligrams a day. That's nothing.
Yeah, ward off scurvy. Yeah, that's nothing. We can go very much higher.
So also we should avoid processed meat, because like hams, luncheon meat or sausages, salamis, hot dogs, they have too many nitrates and nitrates inside, so they are really highly carcinogenic. Well, previously we didn't have any added ingredients, but if you check the labels, I mean, it's unbelievable. And carcinogenic means cancer causing, so literally destroying the cells, and they're destroying the membrane of the cell. So this is how it guides to cancer. A destroyed membered cell, it's a cancer cell. And this must be food addictives. Our food is full with food. Our food is full with E letters. There are 1,000 E letters. I'm also allergic with preservatives. So E200 to E300, there are 100 types of chemical, just preservatives, which preserve your food. So when you buy something, just turn over and check how many E letters they have. It's just amazing. Then also rancid nuts, because of, they produce harmful chemicals, which they are called the free radicals. They're also damaging our cells. So when you buy nuts and it's rancid or it's not good, just throw it away, because you cause more harm to the body, especially to your pancreas. Then oils, we shouldn't deep fry, because these oils, when are heated to the smoking and burning point, they are really toxic, and they are even damaging the stomach, the lining of the stomach, the liver, the kidney, also the heart. So I would suggest the best way, when I'm sure Indians, they use a lot of frying, they fry a lot. So yeah. I would use or, well, pumpkin seed oil is a bit more expensive, but I would use coconut oil. And now there is a type of coconut oil on the market, thank God, which they invented a little process to remove the taste, so not to be that coconutty. You will still feel a bit, but it's not that coconutty, but it's still healthy. So it's not refined.
But it's yum. Coconut oil is yum. Yummy.
Yeah, it's yummy. Actually, you just reminded of yam. It's an African, like a long potato.
Yes, right.
That's amazingly healthy. That's, instead of potato, I've definitely used that. I don't eat potatoes because it's full with starch. The starch is sugar. So yam is amazing. Yeah. So also moldy food. Moldy food, even if you see a little mold on the top of the cheese or whatever, just throw it away, because when it's already on the top, it enters totally the food. And this toxic mold, it's highly carcinogenic. So it is already contaminating the whole food. So just throw it away. Well, I mean, it would be good if people will not drink that much alcohol too, because alcohol is, sugar. But in moderation, I would say is really good. Is all right to drink, like when you are celebrating birthdays. But it's actually, if someone is celebrating wines, beers, and how do you call in your When you brew fruits and then you get a strong alcohol out of it around 40 degrees, well, we call it palinka, but I think it's schnapps in
Schnapps,
English.
yeah. Well, it's
Okay.
schnapps in Yiddish.
Yeah.
In English, it would be a liqueur.
Liquor is kind of it's made with coloring and flavors, but this kind of schnapps is just pure from fruits with water, and they are just processed,
Fermented. Yeah, it's when you put fruit with water
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know the English word for this.
No,
Do we have
no.
an English speaker on here? No,
Yeah.
no English
But
speaker.
I think we can call it
Just
schnapps.
us. It's
So
called
if-
schnapps, guys.
So if you have to drink something, I would say wine, beer, and this kind of natural brew schnapps, because has no added anything. And I would buy actually the wine, the better quality wines, because the poor quality wines, the grapes are also treated with a lot of pesticides, herbicides, and stuff. The other thing is caffeine. We should avoid coffee and tea. Well, I like my coffee, but I already tried if I am addicted or not, but thanks God I'm not addicted. So I can be without coffee for 2-3 days. That's not a problem. Because addiction always starts in the mind. If you let addiction enters your mind, that you become addicted.
Yes,
So,
it becomes a habit.
A habit, yeah. And
Uh-huh.
yeah, so the coffee actually and tea are very acidic too. Coffees are around 3 and 4, which is pretty acidic, like the Cokes or fizzy drinks. And there are many coffee alternatives, even green coffee. If someone needs, you know, to feel like drinking a coffee, or I would say chicory coffee. It's amazing, has just positive benefits, and the taste is really similar. Well, I'm not sure if you would like me to talk about some remedies or vitamins.
We got a few questions in here.
All right.
That popped up, but I don't know who asked the questions or when, because I am just a little bit behind when it comes to using Zoom.
Oh, because we started again, and I think those questions disappeared.
We just got one from Elizabeth. Elizabeth, what did you just ask?
Right now, I asked about homemade wine.
Homemade wine.
Wine.
How
about homemade wine?
Homemade wine. Well, if you have your own grapes and you don't use, I think there is one type of, in the spring they use a cleaning spraying before the leaves are coming. I think that is all right. But if you don't use pesticides and herbicides, then homemade wine is good.
Yeah, we have grapevines in our yard, and they come with the yeast already on them. There's like a little bit of a gray coating, and you just smash those and then let it sit, and then you put it in a special container and it starts bubbling and bubbling. And so homemade wine is really quite good. I plan on making it again this year.
Yeah, it's very good for the heart, for the arteries, especially red wine. It's full with antioxidants, like red fruits. So I would definitely say if someone needs a bit of cleaning, needs a bit of energy, consume as much red food as you can, and red wine with it.
Also, my earlier question was, how do we detox ourselves? When you said about the white food that we eat and the intestines get clogged, so any remedy for detoxifying our intestines and our body?
Yeah, if someone just wants a detox, I would say to eat around 70-80% our food raw. So let's say if you are a meat eater, near your meat, make yourself really rich salad. So you can cut, don't eat your meat with potatoes or pasta or rice. Eat your meat with a big salad like cucumber, tomato, peppers. You add dressings. You can make dressings with a bit of water, oil, lemon, spices, a lot of seeds, and then it becomes crunchy. If you are not allergic with cheeses, I would say the healthy cheeses, there are a couple which are fermented. So although milk is not healthy because the milk cannot be digested, but when it goes through a fermentation, so then the yogurt, it's very good. It's full with the bifidus bacteria. It helps the colon. The fermented hard cheeses, you can also cut in the salad. So it's amazing. And also juicing is very good. So let's say if you are not sick, you can use whichever fruits or vegetables you fancy. I would say use 3 to 4 vegetables or fruits or mix them and juice them every morning. You can do smoothies. If you juice them, then you need more fruits to juice to reach a glass. But when you mix the whole fruits, so you would like to have the fibers, which actually the fibers clean the colon, so it's double good to have the fibers. Then you have to add a bit of water, so then actually you will have less fruit in the glass, in one glass. But usually when I make a mix in a mixer, so I make for like 2 days. You can keep for 3 days in the fridge. Otherwise, if you keep longer, it will be oxidizing. So then you lose a lot of vitamins. But definitely you need, if you want to detox, you need to change a bit your diet. Not too much, but definitely instead of sugar, you use alternatives. Instead of trans fat, you use the cold pressed oils or the coconut oil. There are so many cold pressed oils you can use on the salad. Then I would say instead of white flour, the bread should be wholemeal or rye bread. These are also have a lot of fiber, so are cleaning the colon. So they remove all of these stuck parts, which can be stuck for years. A lot of people in the last month, they lose like around 6 to 8 kilograms. And that's just from the colon, those stuck food from the colon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Or you can ask you can ask also for the Elizabeth, you can ask a good dietitian to write you a little diet. But I'm sharing, sorry, but I'm sharing a lot on Facebook. So you can follow me on Facebook. I'm sharing recipes and some advices sometimes. Thank you.
Faisal, do you have any questions? Faisal?
Faisal, you gotta turn on your microphone. Microphone.
Faisal.
Okay, we got half of that. Try again.
Unmute yourself. It's on the left corner, down on the left corner.
Yes, left corner.
Unmute your mic. Left corner.
On the when you see the pictures.
Okay.
There you go.
Sorry.
What was your question, Faisal?
Okay.
What?
Faisal, we didn't get your question. But we have another
3 questions. If you are listening me, if my voice is coming, I have 3 questions.
Yeah. We can hear
Thank you. My first question is, how to heal and seal gut holes if we have overgrowth of fungus.
Candida. Yes.
Yes.
There is a special diet for it, because this candida, it's a very strong fungus. It's very hard to reduce. We can't kill because it's impossible, because we also need it, but we can reduce it. And there are a colloidal silver water. It's very good. It's killing candida. Also, I use echinacea drops and psyllium husk. So it's totally cleaning. The psyllium husk holds everything. That candida, when it died, it produced toxins, which are making us, you know, when you have a quick release of toxins, it makes you sick. And this psyllium husk, it's a colon cleaner. I think near is always written colon cleaner. So it holds on to these toxins, so it won't let you make sick. But you can also use chlorella. It's also very good to absorb these toxins, and chlorella is also absorbing heavy metals and chemicals. So it's a very good thing, a very good remedy to use.
Okay, thank you.
And unfortunately for candida killing, it's quite a difficult diet, and it's a hard diet. I also did it, and wow, I mean, if it was hard for me, I can imagine those people who doesn't like dieting. It would be really hard. But I would be happy to share with you, like if you contact me, I would be happy to share with you a bit more about this. No problem.
Okay, thank you. And ma'am, my second question is, what about your point of view about modern wheat, whole wheat, modern whole wheat? Do you think it is better? It is good.
The whole wheat, it's much better than the white flour. Yes. So because you know, from the white flour, the sugar, it gets absorbed very quick in the blood, so it causes spike in the blood sugar. But the whole meal, it gets absorbed very slowly, so that the body absorbs also the sugar very slowly, and then it won't get a spike. It will just change. So when the insulin is produced, the body doesn't have to produce that much insulin to reduce that spike. And also the whole meal has a lot of fiber, which cleans the colon. So then it make more space for the nutrients and vitamins to get absorbed. And
if there are holes in the gut, then how whole wheat will be good? If there are holes in the
the whole, well, usually these holes are not, you know, like you don't really have to go and proceed a surgery, because the candida is a small fungus, so it makes really small holes. But when you remove the candida, then the body itself, because you give good food, yeah, and then you alkalize the body, it will regenerate. So when it was a hole, it will disappear, and then the good bacteria will have chance to grow back. And when the good when we killed, like, you need like around a month to reduce the candida. So after a month, then you have to take prebiotics or probiotics to also help the good bacteria to grow back.
Thank you very much. My last question is, I'm very happy to talk with you, and I'm very happy. Thank you very much. My last question is, what is your point of view about intermittent fasting?
Yeah. I read about, actually what I write, it's not really a diet, it's a healthy lifestyle, because I don't really remove things. I read a lot about dieting, or all kinds of diets, so they are always removing something. But I actually agree with the intermittent fasting, because when we stop eating, then the body has time to regenerate. The immune system starts to work. It won't be so busy with digesting food. So then actually healing is easier. Also, scientists also checked on animals. When an animal is sick, it stops eating. So this is how they started to do researches in this direction. Because why animals are not eating when they are sick? Because the energy, the body needs energy to heal. And then when you eat too much, then you take the energy from the body, from healing to digestion. But like not eating, then you will have enough energy for healing. And intermittent fasting, actually, I would say is good to keep it for a while. So like, I don't know, like maybe twice a year, I think it's good. I kind of agree also with the Muslims when they are doing the fasting. But now recently what I saw that when they are fasting, they are doing really good. But then when they eat in the evening, they eat too much, too sugary.
Sugary food and trans fat too much.
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Yeah, yeah.
We have one more question. Manisha Chawla has asked about diet for osteoporosis. How
How to increase the calcium,
Yeah.
faster
Well,
calcium replacement, she asks.
yeah. Also, we have a lot of calcium in green leaves and vegetables. But well, definitely in nutrition, we have to use vitamins. So first of all, osteoporosis and yeah, they are caused by these fats and bad eating. So we need a strong diet. We usually write a strong diet, and we adjust the vitamins in a way that it will rebuild. We use also chondroitin, MSM. So we use a lot of those vitamins which are building. We add a lot of magnesium. Actually, we raise the magnesium level because magnesium is helping to build in calcium, and is forbidden for those people to eat any kinds of milk products because that is a lie, and it's proven that milk gives calcium to the body. Actually, milk rips the body from calcium.
So sesame seeds are a really good source of calcium.
Yeah. So we prescribe a lot of seeds. It's kind of hard. We prescribe creams like magnesium cream or magnesium oil to put on the part. But osteoporosis also has its own diet and a lot of intake of not synthetic but plant-based. So we use plant-based vitamins, plant-based calcium, and plant-based magnesium, because those are really helping to build in calcium. Unfortunately, the big pharma is producing all of these kind of fake vitamins, which are totally unnatural, and they are not derived from plants. And those has no positive side effects. So every nutrition has to tell the customers they should supply their vitamins from a natural source. That definitely will help.
Okay.
Actually, banana has a lot of magnesium, and when I needed more magnesium than it's in banana, I made a tea from the banana peel, because the peel, when you make a tea, you just pour hot water on it and boil it for like 10 minutes. That peel has almost 10 times more magnesium than the banana itself. So that's actually, I usually say to the customer that also boil the banana peel.
Okay.
Hopefully I could answer quickly.
Yeah.
Can you ask
Any
me
other
another question?
questions?
Yes, I have.
Okay. We ha
So, how can we increase the pH of our acid stomach, acid of our stomach, which is between 1 to 3? When it increases, we know that we suffer from indigestion and hyperacidity and gastroesophageal reflux disease. How can we increase make our stomach more concentrated and very good condition so that we can break the protein and digest many ingredients of our diet?
Yeah, so the first of all, indigestion is because we digest too many trans fats. That trans fat is causing also a spike in acidity of the stomach. This is why we have like heartburns, because that acid starts to come up. It's too much. We a nutritionist, we always we try to balance with a diet the whole body. So when you balance it, then everything it starts to move properly. Everything starts to work properly. And usually indigestion is also caused by candida. So like I said, 80% of people has problem with the overgrowth of candida. So that's also causing the indigestion. And also the celiac disease. So yeah. I would say, I think a candida diet, it would really help these people to regenerate their whole flora and this to get a balanced acidity in the stomach, because this is what nutritions are, to balance everything, balance hormones, acidity, everything. So if it's a problem with the stomach, it definitely has some problem with the candida, because that's the first thing it's going wrong. So that's usually the first cause of any indigestion or internal or colon problems. So definitely like an alkalizing the body would help. And usually these people, they feel like in 2 weeks, they feel a big change, you know. Usually is around 2 weeks when they start to feel the change.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I have one question. You spoke about vitamin C as being a preventive for many diseases. Similarly, I have read about and heard about vitamin K to be used in regular intake as a daily dietary source. Is that really good? I'm not very clear about it.
Well, vitamin K is usually helping vitamin D to get absorbed. Because if you take the vitamin D just by itself, it gets absorbed a bit harder. So there are vitamins which we should take in pairs, like magnesium and calcium, or magnesium and vitamin B, and also vitamin D with vitamin K. So they are helping each other. But also vitamin K is controlling blood clotting. So